Hello students, I am Sucheta and welcome to the second session of our lesson, the long and the short of it. In our previous session, we learnt about using fixed measures to measure the length of objects. We also learnt that one such fixed measure is a centimeter. Did you check the markings on your scale? Good. Let us see what we have in store for us in this session. Let us start our session by working on the hands-on activity 5.2. If you have your studio with you, open page number 94 and write today's date, and if not, you can use your notebook and write down today's date and activity number 5.2 to do this activity. Observe carefully as to how the ruler is used to measure the length of an object. Place the scale on a surface, then place the pencil or any other object you want to measure. Now mark a point where the object starts and mark a point where the object ends. The end point gives the measure of the object. You can try measuring the length of various objects like crayons, erasers, etc. at home. Now let us look at the measurement of the various objects given. Look at the length of this toothbrush. The length of the toothbrush is 12 centimeters. Similarly, the length of the paintbrush is
11 centimeter.
Now, look at the picture of the objects given below. Guess their length in centimeters and then use a ruler to measure them. Remember to start from 0. You can also ask your parents to measure the length of objects using a scale. Now, compare your answer with your parents. I am sure you have all completed the activity. Were your answers and your parents' answers the same? Yes. When fixed measures like centimeters are used to measure the length of objects, the answer will be the same even if different people measure them. After class, try measuring the length of your desk using a ruler and then ask your parent to measure the same. Observe the measurements. Now let's work on Look Deep activity 5.3. If you have your studio, open page number 96, or if not, you can use your notebook and write down activity number 5.3 to do this activity. Let's read the instructions. Subhash and Naresh measure the length of their new pencils. Both pencils are of the same length. They measure using a scale. Subhash has given the length as 8 centimeters and Naresh as 9 centimeters. Who is correct and why? Observe carefully and write the response. You can take 5 minutes to complete this activity. Press pause to complete the activity and press play when done. Welcome back students. I am sure you have all completed the activity. Let's check your response. The length given by Subhash is right. This is because Subhash has placed the pencil starting from 0, whereas Naresh has placed it from 1. Did you write the same response? If not, observe the placement of the pencil again. Remember, always measure the object from the 0 mark of the ruler. Let's now practice what we have learned by working on companion 5A. If you have your companion with you, open page number 43, and if not, you can use your notebook and write down activity number 5A to do this activity. Read the instructions with me. Find the length of each object, observe the placement of the objects on the scale, and write the measure of each object. You can take 10 minutes to complete this activity and press play when done. In this session, we learned how to measure the length of an object using a scale. We also learned when fixed measures like centimeters are used to measure the length of objects, the answers will be the same even if different people measure them. Okay students, until we meet in the next session, bye. Happy learning.